You know that feeling? The one where your body just won't let go? It's not like a sudden collapse or anything. It's this gradual tightening, a slow, creeping tension you just can't seem to shake. You feel stiff, your nerves are frayed. It's this quiet mystery playing out in millions of bodies every single day.
So let's get into it. Today, we're going to pull back the curtain on a hidden saboteur, this invisible force that might be messing with your health in ways you've probably never even thought of. We're on the hunt for what's called the master mineral, and we're about to find out why pretty much all of us are missing it.
Okay, so let's start with the symptoms. The heart of this whole mystery is this feeling that your body is permanently stuck on. You know, like a switch has been flipped to high alert and the off button is just broken. Just think about this for a second. That constant tightness in your shoulders, nerves that feel completely fried by the end of the day, sleep that never really feels deep, or that low-grade inflammation that's just always humming in the background. Does any of that sound familiar? It's that super frustrating inability to actually switch off and just relax. And this is the big question, isn't it? We treat all these things as separate problems. We take something for sleep, something else for pain, another thing for stress. But what if they're not separate at all? What if they are all just symptoms pointing back to one single foundational problem? Well, here's the twist. The saboteur isn't some toxin that's been added to our lives. The problem is actually the absence of something absolutely vital. So it's time to reveal the hero of our story, magnesium, the master mineral. So what exactly is magnesium's job? Simple. It's the mineral that gives your body permission to relax, to calm down, and to switch off. And listen, this is not some new wellness trend. It is a fundamental biological requirement. Your body simply cannot function properly without it. I absolutely love this analogy because it's so perfect. Think of your body as a car. Stress, calcium, sodium, those are all the accelerator. They get things going. But magnesium is the brake pedal. Without it, you're just stuck with the gas pedal pushed to the floor, totally burning out the engine. And when that brake pedal is missing, it doesn't just cause one little problem. No, it triggers a whole cascade of failure, a domino effect that ripples through literally every system in your body. Let's watch how it all starts. Over 300. That is the number of essential chemical reactions in your body that depend entirely on magnesium. We're talking more than 300 critical processes happening every single second that just can't happen the right way without it. Things like DNA repair, making energy, nerve signals, the absolute basics of being alive. So when magnesium is low, a bunch of key systems are immediately put under threat. We're going to quickly look at how this domino effect plays out across your energy, your nervous system, your muscles, and even your immune system. Right, so here's how it works. Think of ATP as the raw fuel for your cells. But here's the thing, that fuel is totally useless on its own. It has to bind with magnesium to actually be used as energy. So no magnesium means no usable energy. It's that direct. And that is exactly why a deficiency so often looks like that deep fatigue, that annoying brain fog, and that feeling that you just never, ever fully recover. And this connects right to our mood and our stress. See, magnesium is what helps your nervous system shift out of that high alert fight or flight mode and back into rest and repair. Without enough of it, the alarm system just stays on. This is why a deficiency is so strongly linked to anxiety, irritability, and that awful wired but tired feeling that just destroys your sleep. Okay, so at this point you're probably wondering, hey, if this stuff is so important, why is everybody so low on it? And the answer isn't that it's your fault. It's a huge, modern, systemic problem. It's what some have called a conspiracy of absence. I mean, just look at this list. It starts in the ground itself. Modern farming has stripped magnesium right out of the soil. Then food processing comes along and removes whatever's left. Our high-stress lives burn through our own stores at a ridiculous rate. And to top it all off, a lot of common medications and even gut issues can stop our bodies from absorbing it in the first place. It's a total perfect storm for deficiency. But wait, there's another massive piece to this puzzle. For decades, we've been told to focus on calcium, right? For strong bones. But what if that focus has actually made this whole problem way, way worse? Take a look at this. Calcium and magnesium are partners, but they do opposite jobs. Calcium stimulates, magnesium calms. Calcium contracts a muscle, magnesium relaxes it. They're meant to be in perfect balance. When you have way too much calcium without enough magnesium to manage it, that calcium basically goes rogue.
It leads to stiffness, nerve irritation, and inflammation. It's like we've been told to slam on the accelerator without ever checking the brakes.
Okay, so we've laid out the problem. The good news is there is a path forward, but it means we have to shift our thinking a little bit. This isn't about finding some miracle cure. It's about restoring a foundation that's gone missing. This is so important to get. Magnesium is not a drug that cures a symptom. It's not optional. It is a non-negotiable requirement for your body to function at all. Getting it back to where it should be is like putting oil back in the engine. And here's the really hopeful part. You don't have to micromanage your body's healing process. When this one foundational piece is put back in its place, the body's own amazing intelligence for healing can often just take over. The whole system starts to find its rhythm again. And this brings us to our final, really powerful thought. We spend so much time and energy worrying about what to avoid, right? What toxins to get out of our lives. But what if that's only half the battle? Maybe the real starting point for so many of our modern health issues isn't the presence of something bad, but the absence of something good. The quiet, unnoticed removal of something that is absolutely essential for life. And restoring that missing piece, well, that might just be the most powerful step any of us can take.